I've seen Bill Gates come out and say he sees a future and welcomes it in which people have more AI friends than flesh and blood friends.
Again, I think that the message is relative to the messenger. And I don't know Bill Gates personally. It would be easy to assume I know his stance on everything from what I've seen, both positive and negative. But from the outside, he seems like a kind of person who would be happier with less human contact and more technology contact. And that's okay. You just don't want that perspective to drive and set the agenda. The idea of what technology could do excites me tremendously. Right. The idea of being able to, even something like brain-computer interface, the idea that you could access this at will and be connected to a massive technological electrical network sounds amazing. But who's the gatekeeper? What are they putting in my head? How do I know whether I can turn it on and turn it off and then trust myself afterwards? And that's the part that gets lost in the narrative. Because when incentives align, you don't need to have any conspiracy for these things to go ahead. If the incentives align that the gatekeepers and the legislators and that these people all have similar incentives and similar beliefs. And there's a guy by the name of Charles Eisenstein who writes about this really, really beautifully. And he talks about this technological revolution starting in almost hunter-gatherer times where you huddled around a campfire and everything that was in front of you with this technology of fire was lit up and safe. Everything behind you in the dark was potentially unsafe. The only way to make the unsafe safe is to use your technology to know it and measure it and categorize it. And when you finally get to everything, you'll be safe. And when you look at the proponents of technology and you hear some of the headlines that were done in the 70s about when we've done this, this will be perfect. And we did that 30 years ago and it's not perfect. Well, we've done that and we're still not perfect. So this drive, which is more of a left brain drive to categorize and know and measure and control, it's a very big drive to control everything, is actually a drive towards safety.